Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to get some stuff done today. We couldn't do the contracting on the fields over here like we wanted to do. Now it is getting late in the day. It is 7 o'clock at night, and I don't think we're going to be able to get those fields done next month because it stops harvesting. And it's going to rain soon, so we might try to tackle just one. We might need to get the wheat off of one of those fields, but we're going to try something new, something that I've never done before. We're going to do some field flipping. Now, ignore these buildings. I added these in off camera, but we'll get back to those. But it's real cool what these things do here. We're gonna fire up our tractor here. Everything's good to go. We're gonna pull forward. These should automatically dump in here. Ooh, let me get some lights on. There we go. We're gonna light it all up so we can see what's going on. Okay, back up here, back up here. Should start unloading. There it goes. Cool, 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 cool. It's gonna get real close. Oh, we might have to go at an angle. Might have to go in an angle. Doesn't really like it. Let's see if I can't kick the front end of the trailer in here to get this to unload. There it goes. Oh, one more. Come on. Oh, we're just going to force it. We're going to force it. Then I'm going to drop the trailer because we're going to need to hurry. We're going to need to hurry. I want to get one of these fields done. Excuse the camera work because I need to get over here and I need to get one of these fields picked. But we got to figure out which one has the wheat in it, which we could do from the map, which is actually what we're going to do. We're going to go to the map. Excuse my options here. We're doing it in a little bit of a rush. Oh, the wheat is the one that's far away, and the oats are there. See, here's what I'm looking at right here. We've got oats right here that get done at the end of this month, and wheat gets done at the end of this month. We've got to go quick. I think the last time we did this, it actually didn't take very long. I'm going to take a leap of faith. And I'm going to... Oh, no. I didn't look at this ahead of time. But that's fine. That's fine. We have the money. We have $640,000. Again, we're going to call it property flipping. We're not going to call it field flipping. We're going to call it property flipping. So, we're going to buy both of these fields. And we're going to get that crop off of them fields. And then we're going to sell them back because we want the crop in our silo and we want to try to get the bales. So we're going to have to go super fast to try to get all of this off of here. So I'm going to hook up the trailer and I'm going to get the combine going and I'm going to see you in the field. Like I said, we're going to go real fast. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. This is us in the field. We're doing the barley first. No, these are oats. I'm sorry. These are oats. We're doing the oats first. I thought about using a worker to do this, but I think we're just going to pound this out ourselves really quickly and see how quickly we can get this done. So, what we're looking at here, 5%. Yep, we're going to do a quick time lapse and power through this really quick. I think I can get this whole field without having to unload. So stick with us. We're going to speed this up and I'm going to turn the hood off and we're just going to go. Well, I heard a little ding on the combine, and it looks like it was letting us know that we were 50%. So we should be good enough to get through there and get the rest of this emptied out before the rain comes. So let's keep on going. Oh, well, would you look at that? Our beacons came on at 80% and we're almost done. I had a feeling we'd be able to get the whole field without having to unload it, but we did cut it kind of close. However, I think we'll be all right on this one. We're going to finish up this field. I'm going to pull over to get the other one ready. While we're getting that set up off camera, I'm going to take a look at the weather. I'm going to see exactly how long we have till that rain comes that's on the forecast. So I'll be right back with you in a minute. We're going to get switched over to the next field. Okay, we're pulling back up to the combine here. I did take a look at the weather. I was getting a little excited for no reason, but I saw rain on the forecast, and I just had to make sure we weren't going to have a problem. And it doesn't look like... Ooh, I need to pull forward. Pull forward a little bit. There we go. I'm going to hop in the combine and make sure everything's unloading okay. I'm going to get this next field started, then we're actually probably going to have a worker do this. But it doesn't look like it's going to rain till midnight when I look at the calendar. Actually, I think I can pull it up here. Yeah. If you look up here, it'll tell you hour by hour what the weather's going to be. And we don't have rain till, military time, 2300, 100 hours. And that's going to be plenty of time for us to get this other field taken off, get everything unloaded, put away, and then get back to what we need to be doing. Actually, we're probably just going to hit the hay after we're done here. And then, what button do I want here? That one. There we go. Yep, so once we get this done, we're just going to hit the hay and get into, I believe September is the next month that we're getting into. Double check. Yep, it's August now. We're going to be getting into September. What I'm trying to do here, I didn't give myself enough room. I'm trying to get some headlands cut in, but just enough for a worker to get started, because I think I'm gonna hire a worker again to do this. And then in the morning we'll get the straw off. We'll montage that or timeline that, because you guys already pretty much seen that. I'm probably just going to get this work done here. I don't really need to show you much of what's going on because we just did a field. You saw that time lapse. We're going to do this one. I'm going to hire a worker. I'm going to just run the grain back and then get ready to unload this combine when it's empty. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring you back when it's all said and done, because we're going to have some more work to do tomorrow of getting some more bales off these fields, and then I'm probably just gonna go over selling these fields back. I don't normally do field flipping. It's not something that I've ever really done. I've never really felt it necessary. Not that there's anything wrong with it. A lot of people do it in the game. It's a mechanic of the game. You can buy fields, get the crop off, you can sell the crop, and then you can sell the fields back, and you don't lose hardly any money at all. So it is a way to make money if you needed to do that. You could just, it's hard to do if you don't have anything. That's where contracts come into play. That's what I really wanted to do on this field, on these two fields, is I wanted to do the contracts for them, but for some reason the game just didn't want to do the contracts. It kept wanting to plow these under. I don't know if it's because they just were really low yield and they had a lot of weeds in them, but for whatever reason it wanted to plow these under. It just wanted to waste this crop, didn't want to get it. So I thought, heck, we're gonna do something I've never tried before, and we're gonna do some field flipping. So with that being said, I'm gonna get this going. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get the crops brought in. We're gonna get everything finished, put away, brought back to the farm, and then we're gonna hit the hay. And I'm going to see you in the morning. Oh, all right. Good morning. It's the next day. We were able to get everything off of the fields that we had the other day. So we got oats and we got wheat. So now we're going to open the menu. We're going to look at, this is a mod. Again, we're going to look at time saving stock check. It tells you how much you have of stock in storage. and then the max value. So over here you can see to the right, you can see that we have 29,000 in wheat, 15,000, almost 16,000 in oats. That's what the oats we got off of that field. Then we have straw in storage. That's what we got off the first field. And then we have some eggs coming through. We got 25 liters of eggs. We're not going to get that much, but I mean, we're getting some pretty good. We're looking, this is interesting here. We're looking at max price. I don't know what that max price is doing for those eggs. That might be a little bit of a bug there. But that might also be for, no, that's going to be, so that price is per 1,000 liters. So the $2,193 is per 1,000 liters. That's what that's doing. But right now we're sitting at a max value of $50,000 total for everything that we brought in so far, and that's not really that bad. That kind of puts us in a good place to know that we can make money. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get situated and set up for taking the bales off the fields that we just did, and we're probably going to run through that quickly. And then I ended up shopping this morning. Well, the morning in the game. So you'll see our money's a little bit down, but it's all for a good reason, and we're going to be getting our money back from those fields, and then we're going to kind of look at that and see what we're going to do next when it comes to what our next options are. But I'm going to get in the T7, and I'm going to unhook our trailer, and actually later we might, there's something I ended up getting a couple things, but I don't want to get into that just yet. I want to get into getting these bales off these fields so we can then sell them back and get our money back. You've seen me bale already. I've talked about that already. I'm probably just going to do either a time lapse or a montage of some kind, excuse me. But I think what we might just do is a real quick time lapse of all of these bales getting taken off the field. At least on the first field, we'll do a quick time lapse, probably really quick. And then on the second one, I might grab some montage shots and put those together. So stick around and enjoy the music and enjoy what you see. And if you like or have any opinions or any comments, questions, comments, concerns, feel free to put them in the comments below. Okay, we're unloading our last bale here probably for this field. Looks like we're going to get a grand total of 44 straw bales. That's pretty good. That's going to get us started out really well. And you'll see when we get back to the barn, back to our farm, we're going to do some dairy cows. We're trying to get set up for that right now. We have our straw bales, which is going to be for our TMR, and the TMR is what's needed in order to feed your dairy cows. I don't think you can buy it. You can buy all the quantities or all the commodities in order to make TMR, but it's best to just kind of do it yourself. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do it because you got straw bales that come into play. You got hay bales that come into play. Now, if you have a pickup wagon, you would have loose straw or loose hay that you would be picking up, and you would store that in a barn. But I don't know. It's something about doing the round bales. It's just something I like doing. So that's how we're going to start out here. If it becomes too cumbersome or we don't like it, I might change it up or something. But as I mentioned before, we're a little bit lower on cash, and that's because I had a little change of plan for our cornfield that we have here. I'm actually going to turn that into silage, I think, because we can do it this month. This would be the last month that we can do it. But I think in order to do that, I'm going to have to get rid of this barn. I don't know what to use it for. It's a really odd size. It's a really odd location. I can't really load anything in it. I think I'm going to sell it and swap it out for a silage bunker. I'm going to think about that. If you have an opinion, let me know in the comments below. But I think that's what I want to do, because I don't really know what else I can do with that space. And then also, I don't really think I want to do it anymore. I want to do a bunker. I want to have a bunker. I want to fill it. I want to compact it. I want to go through that whole process. Because when I first got into FS17, Farming Simulator 17, I really struggled with bunkers. I know them a little better now, so it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But I want to get back in that. I want to show how that works. So I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to pick up all these bales that we just got done doing. And then I'm going to load them into the shed over here where we put our other hay bales. You can see them there. Sorry, straw bales. You can see them there, in there. So I'm going to pick this trailer back up, and I'm going to get the rest of those. I'm going to get all those straw bales off the field and load it into our shed? Yeah, shed. Yeah, I'm going to call it a shed. Get them all loaded into our shed here off camera, and then I'll be back with you when I'm done with that. Alright, we're coming up with our last load here. We're going to back these in. They're going to unload just like we saw before. Try to swing. Yeah, there we go. That's one. Swing it in. Ever parallel parked a trailer before? It's not easy. It's not easy. There we go. That took them all. I'm going to swing this trailer here. We're not going to use it probably all that much anymore, so I'm going to back it next to the shed. Real careful, like. Get it real nice and straight so my OCD doesn't go crazy. Mark it right about there. There we go. We're going to leave that sit there. We may mow someday, but also I might just do that off stream. Or, sorry, off camera. I never usually do, but I don't know. Either we'll put gravel down or we'll mow. We'll see. Alright, let's deal with these fields over here that we need to sell. Let's see how much we're going to get back. I think it was about 90 and 80 or so was what we were on. And we want farmland. We're going to select. We're going to sell. 64. Sounds about right. That sounds pretty close. Yep, that's right, that's right. So we should be getting most of our money back, if not all of it. So let's look, our budget down here at the bottom left, 324. That's better. That's better. That's more comfortable of a place to be. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. I think what I want to get ready to do next. I think I want to start with... Yep. I want to show everybody what we got. Some of our new equipment. But what that's going to entail is taking this trailer down, because essentially we have not really upgraded, but not really downgraded. We just bought a trailer for a lot less than we bought this one for, that's better fitted and better suited for our outfit. So let's get down to the dealership and I'll go through what we got. I'll be right back. Okay, pulling up to the dealership here. We're gonna take a look both ways. Want to make sure we're not going to be hitting no cars. Pull out here nice and slow. We're swing over here to the dealership, and you might already be able to see it. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull this trailer into the sell zone. But that's all of our new equipment there. I kind of went on a spending spree because it's stuff we're going to use. It's stuff we're going to need. It's not anything that is not going to get used. It's going to be everything that we need. So we're going to drop this off here like this. There we go. And what you might also notice is another baler, but we'll get to that. We're going to hop over here. Now, this is an option you can choose to do. We're going to repair it, and we're going to paint it. We're going to make it look good, and we're going to sell it. And you get that money back that you invested in it, and it gives it just a tiny little bit of a markup. We're going to sell that trailer, and that, we got our money back from that, and that's going to take care of most of what we need for that. Now, we're going to sneak over here. I'm going to hide my HUD, and we're going to walk around to the front. Now, this is the trailer I got. It's used. It's a little beat up. It's a little less than the other one, but it was much less. It was about half the price. So we saved some money there. This is another round baler. It's a base game round baler, but it can wrap bales, which helps us get grass silage bales. So for some reason we don't have any crops on the fields that we can make silage into, we can then make grass silage bales for our TMR. I like our Vermeo baler. I'm debating on whether we keep it or not. I'll leave that up to you. In the comments below, do we keep both balers? One that just is for hay and wrapping hay, and then the Vermeer we'll use for straw? Let us know. Let us know what you think. I'm up in the air. I'm not sure what I want to do. Now, this is the one I'm proud of. I cannot help myself when I see these. When I see one of these Krone Big X harvesters, I can't help myself. I got to try to get it. It's just, it is a thing of beauty. I've seen some of these in real life going down the road, and it's not exaggerating here. These things are big. The name suits it well. Then we had this here. Let's try sneak through here. So we're gonna use this to harvest the corn, and we're gonna chop it, is what we call here in the States. We're gonna chop it for silage. Now it's a little small. It might be a little small for this big piece of equipment here, for this big harvester. We'll see. We'll hook it up. We'll kind of see what it looks like. We'll just make sure. If not, we'll have to get a bigger one. This was also on sale. This is a rake, basically, or a windrower, whatever you want to call it. And it's a big one. It's a big, wide windrower, and yeah, it was about 50% off. And I went on a spending spree, but it's all stuff that we're gonna use. So let's hook up to our trailer and get back to the farm with some of our equipment. and kind of do some staging. Stick around. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this, and I'll bring you back when I get everything over there and we're not all cramped right here. All right, welcome back to the farm. I'm pulling up here. I did check to make sure this head on here will work. This is quite a view here. I just can't help myself. I'm gonna get some stuff off the screen, kind of clear it up here for a second. And let's see, we want to do left bumper X. Nope, unfold pipe. There we go. Left bumper A. And on the machine, left bumper A again. And then pipe out. There we go. And that's going to automatically target a nearby trailer. Turn my beacons off, and we're going to move up here, and I'm just going to make sure I get myself lined up here real close. That's what I want to be. I want to be here. We're going to turn on the harvester, and then there it goes. We're actually a little close over there. Yeah, let me see here. I just want to make sure this is all working, because if it's all working, when we come back, we're gonna harvest this corn for silage, and we're gonna see where we can put a bunker. And let me see. What does it look like? What's it look like in here? 279 liters, 26% damage. Okay. But yeah, let's get in here and let's look at this. Yeah, 1%, but that's got all the chaff in there, and it didn't. I don't think I see it on the ground. No, didn't go on the ground. Went in the trailer. All right, we're all good. I think this might be a quick little episode. There's lots of cuts. I don't think I'm gonna try to get into any much more. Probably a good place to stop. This is gonna be our third video for the channel. It's pretty new channel. I've been inspired by a lot of content creators. I've watched a lot of content creators, and it's just always something that I've always cherished. If you like what you see, leave a comment, leave a like. Don't be afraid to subscribe. I'm thinking we're gonna add some Phasmophobia. I have a plan for that. I want to do the long drive when the new update comes out. So we're not going to be just focusing on Farming Simulator, but we're going to be doing a little bit of this and that. I just want to do things that are fun. I just want to share things that are fun. Maybe try to grow a community. I'm not quite sure. I've never undertook anything like this before. So my goal is just out here to have fun. Be inspired by those that do a good job for their communities. And also, maybe, I don't know, make them proud. Whatever you want to go with. But that being said, this is going to be the end of this episode. So again, if you're new and you just found the channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. Comment on anything that you saw that you liked, any advice. And yeah, see you in the next one. I'm Elwood Gaming.